Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. It is a gorgeous weekend shaping up here in Hastings, and I am absolutely thrilled to be your guide for a quick, factual, and incredibly useful town tour. Today, we're actually diving into the latest Local 10 update published by HastingsNow.com, covering all the crucial city cancellations, a big golf reopening, and of course, some amazing weekend eats. If you've been wondering how to make the absolute most of the days ahead, you are in exactly the right place. So we've got the top local updates you absolutely need to know. We'll be looking at civic cancellations, highly anticipated reopenings, and our weekend eats. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this, starting with a pretty perfect number, 80. Yep, 80 degrees. That is our forecasted high for a sunny, dry, and just pleasantly seasonable Saturday. With a nice light northwest breeze and temperatures dipping into the crisp low 50s by Saturday night, the weather is literally setting the perfect stage for getting out and exploring everything Hastings has to offer this weekend. Definitely keep that gorgeous forecast in mind as we plan out the rest of our schedule. All right, up first, Section 1, Civic Updates and Park Events. Let's get your week in Hastings scheduled. So we do have a bit of a shift in the early week schedule. If you were planning on heading to the Planning Commission or Public Safety Committee meetings this Monday, August 24th, well, you can go ahead and cross those out. The city has officially canceled both of those 7 p.m. meetings. But hey, the week gets significantly more lively right after that. Down at Levy Park, you can actually catch Comedy in the Park on Tuesday evening from 6:30 to 7:30. Then on Thursday, the park comes alive again with music and market from 6 to 8:30 p.m. So that's a freed up Monday night leading right into some fantastic outdoor entertainment. Moving right along to Section 2, Local Eats and Fall Treats. Time for a delicious weekend tour. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer variety hitting town right now. Up top, Bogey's Pub and Golf Simulators is drawing a massive crowd with an impressive weekend special. They've got an 8-ounce tomahawk pork chop served with garlic mashed potatoes and broccoli for just $16.95. Moving down the list, we're starting to see those very first cozy hints of autumn. Hometown Dairy just officially announced that soup is back on the menu. And over at Coburn's, the Caribou Coffee Inside has already rolled out their brand new fall menu. But, if you're still holding on to summer for dear life, Schoolhouse Scoop has you covered. They've restocked their completely beloved lemon bar ice cream alongside white chocolate raspberry truffle. Inventory changes fast though, so definitely get there while supplies last. And while we're on the topic of local treats, we do have a quick scheduling update for those of you with a sweet tooth. Emily's Pop-Up Bakery actually announced that their next bake, which was supposed to happen this coming week, has been postponed. Turns out they've had a brand new opportunity come up, so they're pushing their next round of baked goods to early September. We don't have an exact date just yet, but honestly, it definitely builds up a little hometown anticipation for what Emily's going to bring us next. All right, Section 3, Activities, Shopping, and Community. Let's get out and support local. Let's move to the timeline and see how this builds for the days ahead. Starting on the golf front, as of noon on Friday, the Silver Course at Emerald Greens is officially back open following earlier aeration. So for sure, keep that in the mix for your weekend tee times. Over the weekend, if you're tackling any garage organization projects, Hometown Ace Hardware just expanded its selection. They have a brand new Milwaukee pack-out wall totally dedicated to tool storage and transport. And looking a bit ahead to Tuesday, August 25th, well, that marks the expiration of a really special wellness offer from Spiral Yoga. And this brilliantly illustrates a great VIP takeaway. To take advantage of that yoga offer, the key is the code, SOMA. Literally, just by entering the special coupon code when you book through Spiral Yoga's provided link, you completely unlock your first SOMA class at absolutely no charge. It's a fantastic perk, but just remember, you've got to use this code before that Tuesday deadline. Now, the crucial point here is that while we enjoy everything our town has to offer, we also really need to support the foundational local spots that need our help. Spiral Food Co-op is currently running an urgent stabilization fundraiser. They're trying to recover from some severe recent setbacks, which included a massive power outage and some really prolonged road closures. As you can see here, through GiveMN and some super generous anonymous donations, they've raised over $20,000 toward their $80,000 goal. It's just a beautiful reminder of the power of community support, and they're definitely a vital organization to check in on as they work their way back to full recovery. Finally, Section 4, Staying Connected. Here's how to share your Hastings updates. So if you want to keep this momentum going throughout the week, here is your playbook. For the absolute broadest week-ahead planning, your top click should always be the City of Hastings weekly update. It's the most reliable place to verify all those civic schedules. Secondly, if you're a local business, an organization, or honestly just a resident with some useful news to share, you can actively contribute to the town's pulse. Just submit your updates through Local Pigeon.
And lastly, just stay engaged. Supporting these local highlights is exactly what keeps our town thriving.
Which leaves us with one final question for you. From comedy in Levy Park to enjoying a hearty tomahawk chop or getting that very first taste of fall soup, how will you spend your Hastings weekend? I really hope this explainer has left you energized, informed, and incredibly eager to get out and engage with the town we all love. Have a fantastic, sunny, 80-degree weekend, Hastings.